That's like a Kinnaher. Yeah, okay. So anyway, all right. Okay, oops, in place. Okay, so the small world just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You know, Phil read for us, Phil Rosenthal, and he was fantastic.
Yes.
And Monica was here. Monica Rosenthal, fantastic. And she was supposed to read, and then she had to go do something, and she was supposed to be here today. I'll tell you why in a minute. And she hurt her back this morning and couldn't come. But it turns out that Monica was best friends and partners with Chris Bonno's his fiance, who passed. And it's and actually Wendy Hammers tells the story of her relationship with Judy Toll in her show Ripe, which tomorrow, I remember.
Thank you.
Having a great time.
Tomorrow, Wendy, anybody from Women Who Write, she's going to do 2 for 1 for Ripe. And as I told you last month, she does an entire scene talking from her ass. I love it. It's a fantastic show.
I have one postcards if you're interested.
Okay. So we're gonna do I promised you shout outs last month and I lied and didn't do it, but we are. Remind me right before I read them, we'll do them then. Okay, so anyway, so there's more synchronicity because Chris and Monica's gonna read, and Chris and Monica and Judy and yeah. So it's a love fest. Okay. Chris is from Houston, Texas, and he was named the funniest person in Austin, Texas. But anyway, I think that's cute. It's because he went to school there, but I thought that was cute. So he's a stand-up, an actor, a writer, a musician, a fine artist. I've seen his art, quite beautiful. In fact, at Satiristas, he used to during the show, he painted things, and it was very nice. By the end of the show, there was a thing, and he's also been on the War. Thank you. The War at Home. Just Shoot Me, Mad About You, my favorite sitcom. Sorry, Wings. Oh, that was before. The Drew Carey Show and Comedy Central's Halfway Home. Chris co-hosts Genuine Curiosity with Wild Man, who I have an issue with, Rick Shapiro, every Tuesday on New Dissident Radio, where he and Rick banter. Kelly used to do this, but she's moved up. We'll talk about that. And no, I didn't mean up. I didn't mean to diss you. It's just, it's different. It's not up, it's different. It's over on the side. Oh, shit. Johnny Dam is cursing me right now. Okay, so, and he and Rick banter, do improvised things. They explore big and small questions while Chris plays the guitar to Rick's poetic musings. It's personal. And he also acts as the show's informal musical director. Chris has been on tour with Hal Sparks, who, also synchronicity, John Fugel sang Hal Sparks, it all connects, yeah. For the last 5 years, he's a member of Mind the Gap, which includes our own John Fugel sang, Kelly Carlin, Lorraine Newman, Suzanne Wong, all Mind the Gap people. He performs regularly as a cast member on the live radio company Fake Radio, across from Jeff Garland, who's also ours. We had him, yeah. And Dave Foley, and Fred Willard, who I love, to name a few. Had pizza with Fred last week. Okay. He was also a core member of Rick Overton's improv group, The Fugitives. Don't look at me like you're hearing this for the first time. He's looking at me. He's the only person in the room quizzically looking at me while I'm reading this. Okay. And he was a member of Paul Provence's Satiristas live Access Monday show at the Actors Gang. How come you guys don't do that anymore? Never mind. In the last 2 years, he'll tell me privately, while on a nationwide stand-up tour, he managed to act in 4 independent films, Showtime's Charlie Valentine, So Long Jimmy, the improvised Rick Overton feature Take 22, and a lead role in the soon-to-be-released caper comedy, Guns Don't Shoot People, but Chris does. Watch while he kills us. Ladies,